where do I go from here? And then for some reason, every month, I get to pay the rent. So I got connected to my church and certain things, and I get to pay the rent.
Hi and welcome to my channel G-Stream. I bring you the latest and hottest gist around the globe. If you want to stay up to date with the hottest stories and never miss a beat, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications.
You're in America. Let's be specific. And before I started connecting to the industry here, I had to earn a living. I had to become. So what do? I don't have any work experience in corporate America or corporate Nigeria, so where? So then you are told that, okay, this is what is the norm, do this, do that, create a resume, that go into IT, go into this. And I do a lot of all of these things, and I get frustrated because at the end of the day, of course, you pick these bogus claims to your resume and all, and if they see through it, they see it's a lie, you understand? And it's frustrating because you're going through all that process, and then like, what do I do? How do I go from here? And this is the latter part of my journey, because when I first got here, I got here off on a promise that I had some gigs that were outlined for me to come and do. So I thought I was going to have a soft landing getting in here. All right. So I packed up everything from Nigeria, bought a one-way ticket, and came here. I was put in a house, well-furnished house and all of that stuff. And then 2 days later, the person who supposedly was supposed to, I was supposed to broker that deal with, then says to me, those finances have pulled out. I mean, they have a little bit of a hit, so things are going to slow down. I'm like, okay, so what do I do? So it said, the reality that hit me was like, from the next month now, you're going to have to start paying rent in this house. I'm like, excuse, come again? I'm like, excuse me, come again?
And they told you the amount of the rent, which was equivalent to your 1 year's rent in Nigeria.
I'm like, excuse me? And there's utilities, everything to pay for. I'm like, okay, I'm not earning any money here. What do I do? Like, well, I don't know what to do. So I'm shut into that life that you had to figure it out. I had nowhere to go to, nothing to turn to. My phone was buzzing. Like, go back to Nigeria. We have this gig for you. I'm like, here I was, Teju. I had $1,500 was all I came to America with. How do I buy a ticket to go back to Nigeria? Teju, I promise you, because my life prior to then was so disorganized in the sense that I didn't have a proper saving culture. All of the monies I was making in Nigeria, because my life was a mess. So here I am, I sold everything off in Nigeria, sold my car, gave out like 90% of all of my belongings, my possessions in Nigeria. Like, I was going to America, live a good life and all of that stuff. So here I am. How do I buy a ticket to go back to Nigeria? I'm like, and then I'm like, Lord, what do I do? And God is saying to me that, now, welcome to the life that I arranged for you. All this was purposed by design. I needed to break you away from your comfort zone so that I can build you. I'm like, yes, welcome to it. So now here you are, no way to earn a living. How do you move forward? And then there I was, sometimes in my room, crying certain days. I'm like, Lord, where do I go from here?
You were literally crying, shedding tears.
I was shedding tears, Teju. I went through. I'm like, Lord, where do I go from here? And then for some reason, every month, I get to pay the rent. So I got connected to my church and certain things, and I get to pay the rent. And then someone gives me a car. I'm like, okay, what do I do with the car? And they said, Uber. I was driving for Uber and Lyft.
You did Uber and Lyft?
Oh, yes. Yes, Teju.
What?
Yes, Teju.
Wait. You were never afraid that you would carry a Nigerian?
Yeah, so I carried a lot of Nigerians.
Wait. Wait.
I was driving for Uber and Lyft.
You did Uber and Lyft?
Oh, yes, Teju.
What?
Yes, Teju.
Wait. You were never afraid that you would carry a Nigerian?
Yeah, so I carried a lot of Nigerians.
Wait. wait, a Nigerian would order an Uber.
Yes.
And then you'd roll up, and then they'd get into the back seat.
Exactly.
First of all, how many minutes does it take him? What first? Wait, first. I'm getting excited about this. What was your name on the Uber app?
Joseph.
Is that Joseph is picking you up?
Yes.
So they're just expecting Joseph.
Joseph.
Then they get into the back seat. How long, first of all, does it take them to know it's you?
Oh, the moment they get in.
Okay.
Like maybe 3 minutes into the journey.
So what's the reaction like?
They're like, wait, Joseph Benjamin? I say, yes, it's me. Like, oh my goodness, really? I've had a lot. There's this one woman who called her husband, like, do you know who my driver is? Joseph Benjamin. And then she ended up taking a picture with me. She even called her husband. I spoke to her husband on the phone. Some of them take pictures with me. They're like, I even have some who say to me, bros, you go make them. Bros, I love your life. No, bros, you go make them. I can't believe it. See, bros, I did. No. They get inspired by my life. When I end up telling them about the journey so far, my car became a motivational hub. I end up praying with people, counseling people, and then God was saying, yes, this is part of the journey. You are looking for the stage, the crowd, the audience. This is the life I wanted.
But why does God do that?
Teju.
Why does God do that?
Teju. That's not even the height of it. Do you know I delivered packages for Amazon with Amazon trucks?
All those Amazon trucks that deliver stuff.
Yes.
You were delivering packages.
Oh yes, Teju.
But no, every day couldn't have been up, and there were days when that must have broken you.
Teju.
Because I can imagine being me, Teju Babyface, driving an Uber, and somebody comes in. I would just break.
Teju. I had those moments. I had those days.
So now maybe this.
Exactly. Like, waiting. God, no. This is part of it. You had to be broken. So that's why I said, it's a rebirth, moving away from the popular narrative of who I am to who I've become, because who I've become now is one that has been broken. Everything has been pulled away, and he has been reborn. So, Teju, I went through that process. I had to pay my bills. I remember this. You guys don't have Publix in Dallas. You don't. It's just like
no, it's a Florida.
Yeah, Florida, Georgia thing.
Georgia,
yes.
maybe a couple
I
of other.
get a job
places.
at Publix.
So they took you to the cold room in Publix.
To the cold room, and the guy, he even gave me this the thing that called the thermal jacket, to keep me warm.
Yes.
But whilst inside there, my nose started running. I'm like, I can't do this. So the guy took me through the fitness, to try to see how I'm doing and everything, and and the next thing. Yeah, he said, "Oh yeah, you're fit. You're fit for it. Yada, and all of that." And they said, "We'll call you. We'll give you a call. I think it was like tomorrow or next week or something." And lo and behold, when they called me, I told them, my schedule has changed. And they'll be like, so "Are you sure? Okay, when do you think you can resume?" I said, "I'll let you guys know." And then a week later, they called me. I never picked the call. I'm like, "Me for what? Nah, I can't die inside there. Turn to ice fish."
So how long did you do this for? This period, this trying period?
I did this for almost for a few months though. For a few months, because after this was when I then got an agent here, and then I started immersing myself in the industry. And of course, that was when I, booked my thing on Greenleaf and a few other network shows. And then the whole of Nigeria went agog. "Oh, Joseph, Hollywood. So this is, oh, yes, it's finally made it to Hollywood." And I shook my head. I'm like, if we only knew the journey to get here. And everything God kept saying to me, like, you went through not for you, for those who are coming behind you. So you can have a.
My take is that there's dignity in labor. Any legit thing somebody can do to earn a living, even if it takes driving keke, at least for the beginning, just do it. Because at the end of the day, you will look back and like, oh, thank God I made the move. Thank God I was not idle. You will look at your life and be happy. So that is my take. At least survive before thinking about what people will say. Wetin this one go talk. If they come here say I dey do this, I dey do that. Thanks for tuning to my channel, and let's know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. Please do not forget to subscribe, hit the like and notification button for more exclusive updates. Till I come your way next time, bye bye.